I knew a guy like him once. Nice guy.
Hey! What's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Mechanical Alliance Excavate. So here we are, and there he is, and first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at, get over here, the packaging. Right up front here, we have a nice image of Excavate, MT08, Warrior Excavate, and in case you didn't know, he's our little buddy. He's our little pal, our little friend. On this side, Excavate. On this side, Excavate. On the top, Warrior Excavate. On the bottom, Warrior Excavate. And on the back, the same thing as the front. And that's basically it for the packaging. And moving right along, here we have Excavate, and this is the next component of Mechanical Alliance's Upscaled Studio Series Devastator, their big KO Devastator. And here is Scavenger. So again, just an upscaled knockoff of the Studio Series version. And here he is in his vehicle mode. He is packed in his alt mode, yay. But yeah, let's get in close here so we can take a look at the details. Now this section right here is all die-cast. And you got the O and K, okay. And so you get some painted details in there. You got the driver's section here with that nice metallic blue paint there for the windshield and windows. 1138, O and K, okay. And you got the white stripes going down the sides. You got the treads here done in a gunmetal gray. And of course you just have a lot of stuff just kind of hanging out. That's for robot mode, but as concealed as it can be. And the other side, you get some more details here, picked out in gunmetal gray, RH400. And yeah, there's the back, there is the top, there is the bottom. He does have, hi there, Visible Hair Syndrome. Hello, how are you? He's right there. He's just kind of staring at his own wheel. He does have rolling wheels, so he can roll, as rolling things should. Hooray, hooray for rolling. And for comparison, here it is with the MPM Bumblebee, with MPM Prime, with Studio Series Prime. And here he is with the original Studio Series Scavenger. Just so you can see just how much they upscaled him. You can kind of see the differences here in the coloration. Some extra paint apps. Some different paint apps. Overall, you can see what they did there. And here he is with the rest of the crew. There really isn't an elegant way to get all these guys in frame anymore, but there you go. Now, as far as articulation goes in alt mode, you got a big, hefty ratchet right there. You have a double joint right here, so you can get some good scoopage going on here. The scoop itself is on hinge, can move up and down, so you can get some good excavating going on there, and that's pretty much it. So that is basically it for the alt mode, so let's get down to transformation, shall we? Whoa, that was okay. Alrighty. So let's get down to transformation. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to take this section here, just bring this out. You can bring that up. Take this panel here, bring that up, then grab hold of this and just split everything down the middle like so. You're going to take these sections here, just bring them back. There's a big clip right here for that section. Just bring that arm out, and you're going to bring this down, and it will snap into place right there. Second verse, just like the first. Just untab this section, bring it back, use all those hinges at your disposal, and flip that in, bring that out, and bring that down, and tack that into place like so. Once you have done that, he's gonna fall back. That's not a step, but it's just a thing that happens. So you gotta take these sections now, just untab them and bring them up, and bring them up like so. And just kind of leave these hanging out for now. So now we're going to come to these tread sections here. You want to take these and they will just collapse up like so. Do that on both sides. Just collapse that up and collapse that up. Then detach these from the center wheel. Once you have done that, you can take all of this and swing it upwards. Get these bits out of your way as well. Bring it up. Swing all of this up, like so. Take these wheels, rotate them around, and rotate one, so basically they're opposite each other. And then just tab it all together. I will say, when you upscale some of these figures, it does make them a little harder to transform. Because the size makes them a little bit more cumbersome, but there we go. You can get things done. There we go. So we're just going to get these arms situated here, so we can maybe get them standing. There we go. Okay, or maybe not. You lay there. You lay there and think about what you've done. Alright, so now we're going to take this wheel here. You're going to rotate it 180, so this little tab is now facing forward. These bits will come here and just tab into place on either side. Tab to tab, and tab to tab like so. You can just bring his head down. Bring all that back. And we just got a little bit of work to do on his arms here. Just rotate the arm at the bicep here. Bring that out. Bring out that little pinky. He's proper. He brings the pinky out. Arm down. Rotate it forward. Let's get everything situated. Bring out the pinky. And this little panel will come up. This section will just come up and over. And there we go. There we have Excavate, aka Scavenger, in his robot mode. And he looks like the Studio Series version, just with a bit more paint, some different paints, but yeah, basically the same figure. And let's get in close here so we can take a look. I actually have to drop to see the noggin. Here we go. There's the noggin. It's that beautiful face. Look at that beautiful face. But some nice gunmetal gray in there. You got some gold as well. So no, nice looking face sculpt. As far as the body, I mean, he doesn't have a whole lot of body to him. Yeah, no, he's just kind of a head with some wheels and arms hanging out. Yeah, no, but hey, it's his design and it works. You can see big old hands. Lots of gunmetal gray. And these panels here. Yeah. Too much to show off. Again, he doesn't have much body to show off, so and moving up the back, his big old wheels. But yeah, that is pretty much it. Now, articulation wise, the head is on a ball joint. You can move it up, can't move down. You have a little bit of side to side, can rotate on this angle, so you can be confused. You can do that. Arms can do a full 360. You can move in and out on that ratchet. It can also rotate out a couple clicks. You got bicep rotation. You got those double jointed elbows there. The hand can move up and down some. He's got the little pinky. You can wiggle around. This bottom wheel, you can kind of, shift from side to side a bit. So, not super posable, but, you can kind of get him into a pose if you can, you can get him into a halfway decent pose if you can balance him properly and just kind of have him, It's a bit of doing, but you can kind of get him into a pose. So there you have that, and now for comparison. Here he is with the Studio Series Prime. I feel like that definitely works out the best. Here he is with FKim Prime, with FKim Bumblebee, with Studio Series Megs, with the TF Dream Factory Megs. And here he is with the original Studio Series Leader Class Scavenger. So you can see just how much they upscaled him and what they changed as far as the coloration on him. You got much more vibrant red going on here. You got some whites. You got some more gunmetal grays in there. So yeah, a lot more detail picked out. And, of course, we have the family portrait here, which is getting harder and harder to do the more of these we have, and he ends up getting kind of covered up. But, hey, you can see how the team is shaping up, and they do look quite good together, so there you go. So that is basically it for the robot mode, so let's get down to transformation again, shall we? So, we're going to get him into combine mode now, so to do that, first thing we need to do is we're going to come up here. Going to untab these sections. And one thing I like about this figure is that these armatures here, they move independently of one another. On the original figure, they moved together, so I like that you can move these independently. Makes things a little bit easier. So now that we have done that, we can rotate the arms up, get those out of the way, and now we are going to split this big wheel, and we're going to rotate this around. This panel is going to come up, so rotate this so that is in the middle. Same thing here. Bring this panel up, have all this sitting in the middle, and then these two wheels will just clip together thusly. Get on nice and clipped together like that. Once you've done that, these sections here are going to tab in. Just bring those down, plug it in, and plug it in, like that. So once we have done that, we need to rise. Rise up here. You're going to take these bits, these will swing to the back. Get these out of your way. And just bring this wheel around. You want to rotate the wheel so that this slot right here is facing you. His face likes to come off. That's the Fallen's gimmick. You're not, how dare you. That is gimmick infringement right there. That is total gimmick infringement. How dare you. How dare you. Your Lord will be so... Oh, it fell off again. I'll have to glue that in. But bring that down so it sits like that. Let's put his face back on. I don't want your face. I don't even think Prime wants your face, honestly. I mean, didn't he blow your face off? Anyway, that's just it. There we go. There we go. So you got that sitting there like that. Gimmick infringement. The Fallen can sue. He can sue. Anyway. So take these and just swing these to the back like that. And last thing to do is just rotate these arms, bring them down, and they will just collapse up and over. And close up that pinky as well. Bring that up and over. And that will sit there like that. And same thing on the other side. Just rotate at the bicep. Bring that arm down. And then just swing all of this up and over. Close that pinky like that. And there you go. There you have Excavate in his combined mode. And yeah, it doesn't look like much, but when we get this all put together, it will still not look like much, but it'll look like not much with limbs and a head. So, you know, hey! Perfect. And for comparison, here it is with the original in its combined mode. So you can see how that works out. So there you go. So there you have Excavate, and yeah, like with all of the others, it's a knockoff, but it's a nicely done knockoff. Feels pretty good quality. You know, just like the better paint applications, just looks a lot better. A lot of those details are brought out, so they look a lot better in both modes. But yeah, the transformation, it works. You know, works just like the original. You know, when these figures are upscaled, they get a little bit more cumbersome to work with, but still, transformations are not bad. Still smooth, fluid. And yeah, we are at the home stretch. Just one more to go, and we can have our upscaled knockoff Studio Series Devastator. So there you go. And now I picked this up from TF Safari. I'll put a link to their site in the description down below, so you can check that out. And of course, for all your other Transformers needs, you can check out BigBadToyStore.com. As always, linked in the description down below, so you can check that out as well. You can also check out the KO Studio Series Devastator playlist for any reviews you may have missed. Also linked in the description down below so you can check that out as well. And I think that's it, so don't forget to check out EmGo's, check out Love Peace Paranormal, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below, and I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So, there is the Mechanical Alliance Excavate, and this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, palm in your face. Hey, where have you been? Here? Doing what? This? When you should be doing something else? Seriously, I hired the wrong guys. I'll be here if you need me.